A little over 48 hours ago, this was the scene of a pileup with 7 cars after a semi lost his load on I-70 in downtown Topeka. Large metal pipes falling off the semi's trailer went flying into all the other lanes, instantly causing chaos. Only one of the drivers involved was so severely injured, and that was 29-year-old Brooke Rees. Officers rushed to the scene, but it was too late. The Manhattan woman, who was on her way home to watch a K-State basketball game with her husband, was pronounced dead. And it's a heartbreaking tragedy for a woman with so much life to live. And tonight I sat down with Brooke Rees' husband, and in an emotional interview, he opened up to me about their relationship and how he wants all of us to remember her. Inside the bedroom Tom Rees shared with his wife Brooke, you'll find a makeshift memorial. Items perfectly placed, like pictures, a journal, cards from the past, and letters that Tom's been writing to his 29-year-old wife, whose life was tragically cut short in a car crash.
I know now that she's in heaven, and that her faith was really strong when she was with us, and it really helped me a lot, and just really encouraged and inspired everybody around her.
It's an unfathomable loss. Just last year, the couple celebrated 5 years of marriage. Their love story all started a few years prior. At the time, both were living in a small mountain community in Georgia. Tom, who came from England, was getting his master's degree. Brooke had just started a job as an esthetician, and as fate would have it, the two would meet at the only bar in town.
And I just saw like her big eyes looking up at me, and I think I fell in love actually right there.
Since then, the couple's moved all over the country for Tom's job as a tennis coach. Not always an easy transition for newlyweds to constantly be picking up and starting new. But Tom says Brooke had an amazing ability to befriend people everywhere she went.
Most places we moved to, she knew nobody, and when we left, she had a family of people that loved her there.
2 years ago, they moved to Manhattan, Kansas, when it was announced that Tom had been selected to be K-State's assistant coach for the women's tennis team. They were happy in their new home, excited to start a family soon. Instead, the spot he used to lay next to his wife is full of memories, reminders of what could have been, and the legacy his beautiful brown-eyed wife leaves behind.
Just really kind-hearted, and always wanted what was best for other people, whether family or friends or people that she didn't even know. And loving, and she loved me, and the way she loved her family and friends, and the way that she lifted, like her spirit and her smile, and just even the way she talked, like lifted and loved on the people around her.
As you can imagine, a very emotional interview. And I told Tom several times, I don't know if it's because I share the same name with Brooke or the same age with her, but this one really struck a chord with me. And I'd want you to know that this was just a portion of my conversation with Tom Rees. We will be airing more of our interview Sunday night in our 10 o'clock newscast, so make sure to join us then to hear about the last time that Tom spoke to his wife and how he knew something horrible had happened even before the officers arrived at his door. And again, that's on Sunday night during our 10 o'clock newscast. And also on our website, you'll find information there about how to help the family by donating to their GoFundMe. Just go to ksnt.com and click on this story.